Gonna get going. All right. Let's see. Factspiration. The latest batch of factspiration questions are pretty rough. And I don't mean like they're not well written. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to answer them. But this one is not that bad, I guess. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall? Hmm. And then I guess fortune cookie follow up in bed. No, you don't have to do that one. So would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall? All right. While you ruminate on that, does anybody want to give us a what is the thing called that we do? The recap. Yeah. Anybody want to recap what happened last session? Eh? Anybody? If you do, roll a d20 into chat. All right, Darius with a 3. Going once. Going twice. All right, Darius with a 3. What happened last time?
Gonna give our boy Jones here a break since apparently before he jumped in he wasn't feeling good. So
Gotcha.
So last time on Curse of Strahd, we were still at the abandoned tower, making our way through that book that we had discovered back in Strahd's castle. His diary of events, so to speak. Daniel, I guess, was feeling inspired and went to go assist them with the translations, while the rest of us kind of just did our own thing, same as always for the past couple of days that we've been here. But with Daniel's help this time around, they make a little bit of headway, learning a little bit more about Baba Lazaga. I guess she's a I'm not even sure if hag's the right term. I guess witch that even Strahd is wary about. Um, but surprisingly, he's gotten some information about her, like her bathing in blood in order to keep her powers. Okay, cool. Um, just learned a little bit more about Thought's master Xanther, um, who was also Strahd's uh, teacher at one point. But I guess they must have had some sort of falling out. And Xanther, seeing the power that Strahd had gained from the Dark Powers, went in pursuit of his own. And it sounds like he became a, a lich, some type of undead creature. So he's kind of been sheltered himself inside the Amber Temple, but he's also lost his mind. I guess he was trying to use whatever magics that he had gained to keep him from getting overwhelmed, but it seemed to have backfired. So there may be a way to save him. I don't know if we want to. That's something we still have to talk about with the others. Next day, same old. I guess I'll dub them the Nerd Squad for right now. Continue translating the book. Learned more that Strahd was able to take one of his armors and automate it, like what's that guy's name? Tony Stark, Iron Man. So I guess he has a power armor just wandering around that he can summon whenever he wants to. That's cool. Learned a little bit more about the gifts that Xanther had got from the Amber Temple. OOC. Darius doesn't know this, but the Nerd Squad did come across, I guess, passwords that could be used to free the entities in the Amber Temple. But only those 3 know of those passwords, and are not going to share with the rest of the class. So, here's what it is. Next day, Um, learned a little bit more about Xanther. Strahd's been really looking into the guy for quite a bit. I have to say, like he's been examining him for like, well, I guess he has the time to do so, but he learned that the dude has a life soul that's stored away somewhere, but he doesn't want to mess with it because I guess he's satisfied with the state that the dude's in right now and just doesn't want to tamper with it. I guess they have an interesting relationship now. But with all this information that we gathered, we kind of came to the end of the book. So, um, from what was written, it sounds like Strahd, for all this time, has been trying to prepare people to break this curse that's on him. And if they survive the quote unquote training process, all the more better. If they don't, well, then I guess he just starts anew and discards
Wait.
what's left.
Could we call this maybe the Curse of Strahd?
Uh,
Are we allowed to say that?
oh my god, that's the name of the adventure.
Leonardo DiCaprio leaning forward in the chair. Yeah.
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 Um, so with us done with the book, we uh geared up the next morning to head up to the mountains so we can deal with this whole werewolf situation. Um, it was not a good journey. A lot of snow, just a lot of hard movement through the rocky terrain. We camped one of the nights, and something must have gotten curious because they destroyed their wagon and ransacked a whole bunch of stuff and just scattered it all over the place. So we had to spend some time getting that all in order before we could eventually uh, make our way up to the werewolf den. Uh, Once we arrived, Emil, feeling fired up, let out a howl, and uh, at first, two werewolves greeted us, and they were saying that Emil had no right to come back because he lost. But Emil, at least from his story, sounds like he wasn't. I guess he wasn't prepared for a challenge of leadership. He was just trying to get support from Strahd for his pack, and then Kirill decided to jump on that to make a fool out of Emil. Um, but then, secondly, from that howl, Kirill showed up, uh, mm, probably in a little bit better language. He called Emil a bitch, said that he had no right to lead the pack, and that if he's going to challenge for it again, well, then this will be the last time because he's going to kill him. So I guess now we have ourselves a blood fight. That was the last time on Curse of Strahd.
That was a great recap. Go ahead and take 2 DM inspirations. I mean, you probably don't even need to, but you know, if you need to, take 2. Oh, not inspirations. Sorry, recaps. Recap inspirations. Yeah. All right. Would anybody like to answer the question? Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall? I feel like you at least have to explain why. I mean, it's not there, but anybody? If you're interested, roll D20 in the chat. If you're not, I mean, you know, we'll move on. It's fine. It's just a D10 that can be added to any roll. You know, it's no big deal. All right, Darius, going once, going twice. All right, Darius, the only player I have today. All right, what do you got, Darius? Just you and me, one-on-one D&D. Living the dream.
This would be
Ginny D would be so proud of us right now. Ginny D would be so proud of us right
now. This would be a permanent change, yeah?
Yeah, forever.
Mm-hmm. God, both of them have their negative.
I would say yes. Yeah.
No, I'm just kind of thinking of it from like a real world perspective. Darius, I mean, he's a sports guy, so he
Hmm.
watch people who are like fucking 7 feet tall and all the stuff that they've had to deal with in their life because of
Oh yeah.
their body, stuff like that.
Hmm.
However, being a action figure and living out my personal Toy Story, um, shit, I think probably at least with modern medicine, being
Hmm.
11 foot tall could probably be all right. I don't
Mm.
know. I just don't know how living as an action figure is gonna work out.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Irene,
Irenia.
Good
Oh
one.
man,
I gotta hear
she.
this answer.
Irenia would be if she had to choose for the rest of her life, she would be 9 inches tall.
Wow.
Yeah, because she's a little clumsy, and being 11 feet tall would be very, very very difficult to avoid all the different things you'd bump your head on and trip over. And she imagines if you are very big and you fall, you like scientifically, which we don't allow science in our D&D games, would take more damage, right? Technically, large creatures take more fall damage. Um, yeah, she got a lot of reasons for being big. Too big, basically. Also, in Barovia, giants are feared, and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, she'd want to be 9 inches tall. If she was 9 inches tall, she could ride on Tyrannon's shoulder. That'd be kind of cool. She could
Cool.
get a pair of like cosplay like fairy wings, pretend to be like a pixie. I mean, there's a lot of benefits there. A lot of benefits to being 9 inches tall.
I'm
Eat
kind
less
of
food. Scientifically, like maybe you live a longer life. I don't know. She's not 100% sure. Do smaller things live longer? I mean, a turtle lives a long time, but a mouse doesn't. Shrug. That's what she would go with. So.
now. I
Hmm.
am kind of curious after all this time of traveling with her if we've talked to her about some of the movies like Toy Story, stuff like that.
I think early game there was a lot of discussion about movies and stuff, but I think as people started dying and things got more serious and grim, it was. But she remains incredibly curious about the American Earth culture of celebrity worship and media worship and all that. So she's fascinated by a world where bards are in charge of everything. Like she can't really understand how that came to be, but it sounds pretty cool. So, yep. All right. With all of that out of the way, the first time I've had a factspiration question in a while where I wasn't super depressed afterwards. Let's jump into this thing. Cool. Let's see. What would be some good music here? Obviously, for the duel, we can only play Zangief theme from Street Fighter, obviously. But leading up to that,
No, that makes sense.
yeah, there's nothing else we could play. But we gotta. Let's see. Uh, we'll just play a little winter Skyrim music. Just kind of ease. We'll just ease into it a little bit. Just ease into it. All right. Ugh, okay. I met a girl the other day. She says that the only video game that she plays is Skyrim, since it came out, and she's still playing it to this day, and she plays it a lot. And I thought about it, and I was like, I guess if there was only one video game that you could play forever, it's not the worst pick. It's not the worst pick. That should be a fact expiration question.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
Yeah.
this with or without mods?
That's fair because
Oh
there's
wait,
so many fucking mods and stuff
with
too.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna.
mods, with mods. Yeah,
I
she's
was gonna
got it
Yeah.
on
say.
every. She's got it on every system. She got it on the
Oh, she's got it
Switch.
on the
Yeah.
Samsung Smart TV.
Yeah, all of them, all of them. The VR of the whole deal. Like her life is in
It
Skyrim.
matches seamlessly with the Samsung Smart Refrigerator. You can just transfer play whenever you want.
Oh man, you know what, guys? I'm not feeling so good. I got to go pick up a refrigerator. I'll be, we'll resume next week. All right. So you guys are outside, and I mean, no time like the present. They don't need it. I mean, they can just duel right now. Duel right now. Everybody starts heading to the roof for some.
Let's duel it.
All right. You guys thought they'd wait until night and do it under the light of the full moon? Hell no. These are werewolves. They don't plan shit out.
Yeah, they seem way too impatient for that.
That is true chaotic alignment. They just do it now while they're thinking about it. Well, they all have an ability called Leap that you guys have seen before, and so they just fucking
Naruto
animate.
hop.
Yeah, Naruto hop their way up to the roof. This one and this one run inside to gather up everybody, because ain't nobody gonna miss out on this shit. And they just gotta leave you guys down on the ground, like, oh well, guess you can't participate. While you're being left on the ground, unable to participate? Question mark. Boy, what a boring session, right? Shane Masters, are you there?
Yup.
Okay. So Shane Masters, while this is like a deep cut, like to last session. While Emil and Kirill are talking shit about Roderick the Red, because he ain't here, and that's how dogs do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, well, they just bark shit at you, like, you can't get me. I'm behind my fence. I'll fuck you up. If the fence wasn't here, I'd kill you. And then like the fence is gone, and they're like, maybe we should just sniff each other's butts. So these guys are like, just talking all kinds of shit. You hear a voice behind you, Shane Masters, and a slight crunching of snow. And a man who sounds like Roderick Ardentgriff says, "Oh, those aren't very nice things they're saying about me. But such is the yapping of wild dogs." And you see that he just has like a fucking bottle of wine. And he produces like a pewter goblet, and he just like pours some wine into the cup, and he offers it to you, Shane.
Coolest NPC ever. Shane will smile and make sure he, of course, doesn't point his rifle at Roderick. And if Taltos looks uneasy, he kind of nods.
Oh no,
to
he has a glass for Taltos also. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then he'll take the glass, give the spare to Taltos, and say, "Please join us. Best seat in the house."
All right. He kind of settles in and watches. He absentmindedly reaches into his belt pouches, and he produces a loaf of bread, some cheese, some dried fruit. He kind of sets up a little charcuterie board for you guys, and just settles in to watch what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Shane will enjoy the picnic with Roderick and probably pepper him with some questions and comments like, you should be down there taking control and, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like if you had to wear toolkits to have easy access to them, Roderick wears picnic basket as a tool. It's a 1.5 bulk picnic basket. Yeah. All right. Camera cuts back down to you guys abandoned in the snow, and Zaluka says, "We must hurry. I do not want to miss a single moment." And she starts like,
you can just do the Naruto jump thing. I don't.
"Oh, how will you? We must hurry."
Yeah, we'll figure something out probably.
If the game wasn't paused, Darius is. Well.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, super encumbered now.
Oh, you're actually even more encumbered because Emil dropped the 100 feet of rope that he was carrying in the snow. So.
This fucking guy.
Here, I'll just throw it on your sheet, Tiernan. Here you go. All right.
How far is it up there?
enjoy those.
God, it's like shit. It's like 50 feet.
Okay. Hannah holds out her hand for one of the boys and says, "Please give me some rope."
I'll look at her and just hand her a rope. Like, okay,
She teleports up there and drops the rope down.
Nice.
nice.
All right. Now, we will make the wild assumption, and this is don't tell any of the Pathfinder kids. We're gonna make the wild assumption that you guys with the rope are able to just climb up so that we could go into this next cool scene. And I'm not gonna
I
ask
like
you
the
guys.
idea that since Anna didn't specify,
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
what I was
rope,
laughing
the entire
about.
coil of rope just falls down, and we're like, great, thanks.
That's why I was laughing.
All right. So you guys climb the rope in gym class, as it were, to get up there.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I will take you over to the next scene. Alright. When you guys arrive, there's already a shitload of wolves and werewolves ready. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. This is, by the way, this isn't the sun over here. This is Shane Masters being stealthy. I just want to throw that out
Oh,
there.
that's what he rolled?
No, it's a goddamn sword.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I have a slight aura.
You haven't gotten a
Bloody.
scabbard for that thing yet?
Surely we've at least wrapped it in something.
Yeah, let's just say it's wrapped in something. This is getting out of hand. So, alright, hold on. There we go. Okay.
I think he's had it in his backpack hanging out for the longest time now. Yeah.
I guess a short sword could fit in
God damn it,
in
is
a,
this
in a
as
Oh, the
hiking-
I'm sorry. I was thinking the icon. Sorry, the icon's in the backpack. Yeah, the short
Yeah.
sword was just wrapped.
All right, so you just wrapped it tight in like a canvas tarp or something. All right, cool. All right.
I'm assuming Asiana is like the widow that's gonna make us feel bad if Kirill gets killed or something.
No, actually, Bianca is the Kirill's maid.
I don't know. She looks
Asiana's more
less
like a
cute.
fanboy. That's Bianca. All right. Oh, also there's a little werewolf. Look at this little kid werewolf. Ah, I'm a werewolf. I fucking killed a bunch of other kids to get these powers. He doesn't say that, but that's it's kind of the vibe. All right.
I like how that one has some of the most terrifying art, and it's supposed to be a child.
Well, you know,
No, I work with
Maybe-
children on a daily basis. I know that it's accurate.
there's
Just
some
on
real
sugar
there's
high.
some real ugly kids out there. Okay, just saying, there's some real ugly kids out there. If you can't remember any, it's because you didn't own a mirror. Hey, no, sorry. So I'm supposed to be working on being nicer. All right, hold on. Okay. So, here's how it's gonna go down. Ideally, they're gonna have a fight. We're actually gonna play out the fight. I know, riveting. Because these are not raw werewolves, the fight will not last for infinity. They are actually able to damage each other because werewolf attacks count as magical weapons because they need to. So you guys are going to be spectators. There is an array of things that you could do as spectators. There is also some shenanigans that you could get up to if you are like, I'm the kind of person that just can't sit by and let things happen. I have to interfere. I have to risk it all because that's what my character would do. Don't worry. I've got mechanics for that too. So I'm going to post this into chat. Let's see. I did not take the liberty of building an entire Foundry module for this because, you know, how often do we watch two alpha werewolves fight each other? But here's the spectator mechanics. Anyone watching the fight, that's not true, just the PCs. At the beginning of each round, a spectator can choose, well, you know what, I might actually allow his girlfriend at least to cheer him on. Anyone watching the fight at the beginning of each round, a spectator can choose one of the following things to occur. Hype up, perform charisma, performance charisma or intimidation charisma check DC 20 to grant a D4 stackable expertise to damage roll. Cheer, Performance, Charisma, or Diplomacy Charisma, DC 20, grant a 1d4 stackable expertise to attack rolls. Jeer is Performance, Charisma, or Intimidation Charisma, DC 20, to grant a 1d4 stackable Bane to damage rolls. Distract. You're getting the pattern here, right? Performance or Deception Charisma, DC 20, to grant a 1d4 stackable Bane to attack rolls. And then Sideline Coaching, Acrobatics Charisma or Athletics Charisma, to grant a stackable D4 expertise to skill and saving throws. Decode Tactics, Insight, Wisdom, or Investigation Intelligence, to grant a stackable D4 Bane to skills and saving throws. So you double the bonus if any of the checks results is a 30 or higher. If you get a nat 20 on the roll, you will also bolster the target. And if any of these checks result in a natural 1 on the roll or fail by 10 or more, you reverse the intended effects. Stealthy Interference. The DC to beat to perform unnoticed actions is a 21. Success by 10 or more, or a nat 20 is a success, and you can blame the interference on another creature within 10 feet. Failure by 10 or more, or a natural 1 is a failure, and a spectacular failure at that. Everyone notices the music stops playing, and all eyes are on you. I don't know what that random 5 is for, but, you know, whatever. Typo. So, any questions about being a spectator? I would say that, Shane, in order to spectate, you would be giving away your location. So you may not want to do that, but, you know, so I guess it's up to you. But if you did any of the spectator things, it would actually reveal that you are hidden up there. So, such is the life of a sniper, unfortunately.
Game time decision.
Yeah. Now, Roderick is a gambling man, so if you did want to do some gambling with Roderick, he is definitely down to gamble on the results of the fight, including who wins the initiative, you know, who gets bloodied first. He'll bet on all that stuff if you're willing to.
Oh, it's that FanDuel Sportsbook shit. Where
Oh,
you,
yeah.
every single little thing you can bet on.
This is my old boss at Domino's, who probably needed to go to like AA for gambling, because I did not know that you could bet on the fucking coin toss at the beginning of a game, but he would bet on every aspect of every game. And the worst part is he was a Redskins fan, so he was just always broke all the time. So yeah, it was real bad. It's real bad. Redskins were so bad they don't exist anymore. That's how bad of a football team they were. All right. So again, any questions about these mini game mechanics? All right. While these are chaotic evil creatures, they are still there's still a certain amount of like honor. Do you know what I'm saying? To this duel. So no one is to interfere with the duel directly in any way, which is why there's these spectator things. So if you do anything besides the things listed in the spectator section, you will either immediately cause some issues, or you'll have to make a stealth check to avoid causing those issues. They are not above just murdering whoever interferes with the duel. And you know I'll do it. I'll roll every single fucking thing on this map into initiative. You know I'll do it. So it's not it's not an idle threat. I will fucking roll every motherfucker on this map. Sorry, excuse my language. Every wolf fucker on this map I will roll into initiative. So just keep that in mind. All right. I guess in that case, let me go grab Zangief's music. Alright. Zangief. Street Fighter. Music Extended. Also, a phenomenal Magic the Gathering commander. Alright.
Of course they have a Street Fighter.
Wait, what?
No,
no, yeah, that was one of the first, like, you know, crossover universes they did, which was very surprising. Now you got everybody, man. You got fucking everybody. So you got Pinkie Pie hanging out with Fallout people hanging out with Spooderman's coming out soon. Like, they got all that stuff, and it's out of control. All right. Fate will decide who goes first. All right, Emil Tyrannescu, you are chosen. All right. Oh shit, we didn't bet on the coin toss. Shane, did you want to bet on that stuff? We already missed the coin toss now.
Shane is used to being around a lot of gamblers, obviously,
Uh-huh.
but it just reminds him of some, badness. So yeah, he just he's not. Plus, he only has 4 gold.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, Roderick says Roderick gives you 10 gold so that you can gamble with him.
All right. In that case, he'll say, "How about just a overarching bet, winner takes all on Kirill or Emil takes
All
it."
right. Who do you think will win?
I am gonna sort of hedge my bet, and he's gonna bring in an outsider, and he's gonna bet on Zaluka.
I mean, they are
If you'll allow it, of
werewolves.
course.
I'll allow it. Yeah, with werewolves, nothing ever goes as planned or expected.
And he'll bet the entire 10 gold from Roderick.
All right. I'll take the bet. I think that... I want some longer odds here. I think that at the end of all of this, the zombie will be the winner.
Interesting.
I've seen her type before. She's not going to give up until she's in charge of everything that's going on.
You're not wrong. And the I forget the term because I am not a betting man. The stakes are acceptable, or does he want?
Sure. And if neither of us wins, I'll donate all 20 gold to the orphanage in Valakai.
You have a deal, my friend.
All right, you go to shake on it?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes for the Forgotten Realms wrist shake. Do you adjust or do you try to correct him?
No, I will mirror him.
Okay. All right. And let's go change out to Shia music. All right. I guess I will throw everybody into initiative just so that we keep track of everybody throwing out their stuff. All right. And yeah, I'll have Skenis, Asiana, and Bianca. We'll cheer him on. Okay. Well, for equity's sake, should it be 5-on-5? Maybe it should be 5-on-5. They don't have as good as stats as you guys, though, at just about anything, so it's going to be kind of rough.
Sir, did you read the rules that you put down? Everything is charisma based.
I know. All these rowdy wolves, boys and girls, are going to be trying to do charisma checks on each other, just making the fight worse, just making it worse for everybody. All right, so we'll start like that. That works. All right. Ooh, okay, hold on. Coming in a little loud, Zangief. All right. Whew. All right, I'm gonna clear chat, but I'm gonna pin the rules. Remember, we have pop out, so you.
Did we just lose Crash?
Yeah, so I lost him. I was gonna ask if it was me or him.
Love that Max. Love that. Love that max boosted Discord server. Quality audio. All right, so I'm back. All right. Technically, Emil won initiative, but all of the spectators go first. So just start from the top of the list. Daniel, what's your move on spectating? And you can also move your mini around as well on your turn. Yeah. So I think Yeah, you can move like 30 feet if you need to.
Oh yeah, he's gonna stick near Zaluka, but yeah, he's gonna yeah, we'll jeer Kirill, see if we can you know, damage his damage roll. So intimidation.
Okay, so that is not going to succeed, but it's also not going to be a failure by 10 or more, so it just doesn't do anything. All right.
Fair enough.
All right, Tiernan, are you doing any spectating?
I'm gonna decode tactics.
Okay.
Okay.
Oof. All right. That is.
If I'm close to stuff, I have things where I can add a Battlemaster die to insight rolls.
All right. Well, you're 27.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I guess I should ask, who are you decoding tactics for? Are you Team Emil or are you Team Kirill?
No, I will. So, decoding tactics 4, you mean who do I want to apply the Bane to?
Yeah, who are you applying the Bane
Okay,
to?
I would like to apply the Bane to Kirill.
Alright.
To start off with, at least.
Okay.
I haven't used Battlemaster shit in so long, I don't remember what my fucking Battlemaster die are. Are they D8s? Is that what Battlemaster dice are?
They do grow with levels, so...
Son of a bitch.
What's a Battlemaster die? Don't you just get a +2 to all your attack rolls? Is that not a thing
No,
anymore?
it's like, it starts off at like a D8 and 10. Stuff like
Alright. Hold on.
We're gonna do this and we're gonna see if it rolls. Oh, god damn it.
We've played D&D before. We know what's going
Okay,
on.
there we go. +8.
Oh my god. Alright, so that is a critical success. So, role play out what you were shouting to Emil to let him know. Like, remember, you're like sidelines at a street fight.
Alright. I mean, I personally don't actually know anything about Kirill, but I'm assuming it'd be like, oh, it looks like when he was fighting a moose, he got injured on his left side 2.5 days ago.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a slight weak point. Like, just...
Alright, fair enough. Emil nods a single time, like, thanks, homie, but I got this. But he's definitely gonna, take that to heart. Shane, chilling up there with the charcuterie board, the wine, the cheese, loving life. You just gonna hang out this round?
For the most part. But
Okay.
2 questions. One in character and one out of character meta.
Okay.
So in character, he would ask Roderick if is that all the pack that you know of for the most part?
And it's likely it's the pack that is here. Some are roving, hunting. But it's unlikely that there's any still inside guarding the stolen children, if that's what you're asking.
And we've seen 2 entrances so far, right? The pop-up hole that Kirill came out of, and then
This
the main
hole,
entrance below.
this hole, and the main entrance. Yep.
Okay. Follow-up question out of character.
Oh, and there is a cave down this way that a lot of the wolves kind of came out of, like the latecomers.
The so on the little mountainy hill that I'm at, I see it snowing, but not like crazy like ski slope snow. Is there enough to, if I shoot in the right position, potentially cause an avalanche to cover the main entrance of the cave?
I would say with an intelligence nature check, you would know that information.
Okay, that is what I will do this turn then.
Okay.
Intelligence. Oh, okay, it's just a straight nature then. Well, it is up to the dice gods because that is a straight roll.
You have concerns that if you did shoot the mountainside with your gun or set off like a detonation, it would bring down more than just a little bit of snow.
Just a little bit of snow? Okay.
No, more than just a little bit of snow. Like too much snow. Like you could cause a deadly avalanche.
Oh crap. And it would likely affect my party if I was to do that.
Oh, you think it would take out everybody?
Okay, good to know. And that is it for Shane.
All right. Anna.
Anna's not really paying attention to this particular fight. She will sidle over to Zaluka.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything to affect the fight. She will just say to Zaluka, very calmly, very softly, "It should be you out there." And then that's her turn.
Okay. In response, Zaluka is going to move away from you. All right. Play passes to, well, not play, but Darius, what are you suggesting? Or what are you doing? Are you just spectating? What do you got?
He's been fights when he was back in on Earth, and his uncle was coaching him when he was in the ring. So he's gonna do the same thing for Emil. He's gonna do sideline coaching. Unfortunately, this is based on charisma, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. They're not really dodging. I just wanted them to, like, look like they were fucking moving.
Cool boy.
Oof. All right.
I'm gonna spend one of my recap inspirations to reroll that.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, you give them the reverse of what you were trying to do.
Okay, that's good. It's a fail, but I'll take that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So Bianca. Let's see. What would Bianca do? Yeah, alright. Bianca is going to try to decode tactics. There we go. And she succeeds. So Emil gets a doo-doo. Alright, and then, let's see, Skenis. Let's see. Wow, they really do got, like, just shit for their, charisma, right? So, yeah, so Skenis tries to, jeer at, Emil and actually buffs Emil. So, jeer is supposed to lower damage, but now he hype up. Alright, remember, these have no duration. They last the whole fight. So as you continue to stack it, they're just going to be dropping a fat stack of D4s on everything that they do. This isn't like for the round. This is for the fight. The shit stacks.
Okay, I want everybody to get baned so much that the fight lasts forever. They just never hit.
Let's see.
It just becomes slap.
They both starve to death.
Let's see. Asiana is going to try to do a performance to hype up Kirill. Here we go. Hey, that'll be a success. Alright, so Kirill gets a 1d4 damage bonus also. Alright, so now we go into the actual fight. And that's going to be with Emil going first. Alright. Nothing pretty here, but he is just going to bonus action. He's going to leap over him. Man, look at that paper doll manipulation. Good shit. And then he's going to land, and he will make 3 attacks against him. And those attacks will be... yeah, 2 claws and a bite. So, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh my. 24, 25, and 22. All of those are gonna hit. Damage. Damage. This is actually gonna go pretty fast because these guys hit hard. Alright, somebody give me... I need it. Yeah, they have shit AC too. I need D4 3 times. So if anybody wants to throw out some D4s for me. Okay. 1, 2, and 1 more. Oh, alright, we'll take that one. So that's 6 more damage. So 19 damage. 28 damage. 39 damage. Alright. God damn. Alright. My math is right on there. 39 damage. All right. He leaps across, does 39 damage to the dude. All right. Yeah, Kyril's gonna steal, and he is going to. Man, these wolves, they usually fight together, so all of their stuff is he's gonna be reckless. And since he is reckless, that will activate his backstab, because he's like a pseudo-barbarian rogue. The most powerful / heinous of all 5e character combos. He is going to... yeah. I mean, just for flavor flavs, they'll just kind of move a little bit, and then while they're moving, they will make their attacks against him. These are all at advantage. So he's hoping for a crit. Here we go. Claws, and a bite. No crits. How unfortunate. All right. 1, 2, 3, and then if I could get some D4s. Oh, damn, guys. All right. So 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 10 is 26, plus another 26, so 36 points of damage to Emil. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. No one had to make any skill checks or saving throws. They're just tearing each other apart. Going into round 2. Top of the thing, Daniel. What do you got?
All right, Daniel is going to distract Kirill with a deception check.
All right, deception, charisma, DC 20. Let's see it.
Deception.
Ooh. All right,
Okay,
that is not a critic. It's not a critical fail, but you can boost it if you have such abilities.
I do. Mad. Makes it a 17. At least it's not horrible.
Okay. So version of 17, still a failure, but doesn't reverse the effects. All right, and then you can move up to 30 feet if you'd like, and then Tiernan, you're up.
All right, now that I've seen them fight a little bit, it makes sense that I actually have tactics to analyze. So let's do that again.
All right. So if this dude ever has to make a saving throw, it's going to be pretty rough for him. Ooh. All right, that is not a success.
All right.
He's going to let it ride?
I am going to add another battle message.
Ooh, okay. Fighters using features in non-combat scenario. That's incredible. All right, that is a success. Dude has a negative 3d4 to any saving throw he has to make, or skill check. All right. What? Again, if you guys want to throw out roleplay for what you're doing on your successes or failures, that's fine too. So Daniel, did you have anything that you wanted to do? You want to go into a little detail, or just let it go?
Oh yeah, he was gonna be like werewolf, more like a Y-wolf. And
Oh shit!
falls a little flat.
All right. Yeah, the one next to you just looks at you like, like I never thought about it like that. But it has no effect on the combatants.
You get one of them. That's all you need.
Tiernan, did you have any flavor for yours?
No, not really.
Okay, just more of the same. Just like, wait,
Yeah,
there was in addition to the moose, he might have a bad left
Looks like
leg.
he scratched his ear too hard this morning.
Oh my god! All right, Shane, up on the mountain. What do you got?
I think Shane would just, small talk Roger. Nothing.
Okay.
Of note that we had to RP. But he would ask, and we can cover this later to keep the fight going. But how he got control of his, I guess we call it a gift and not a curse for Roderick.
Oh, Roger definitely calls it a curse.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Maybe you have some insight for that. All right. Anna. What are you getting up to?
Oh, she'll try to distract Emil.
Oh, distract Emil. Okay. All right. That is going to be a fail by 10 or more, which would actually have the reverse effect.
Brilliant.
was that the plan? Oh, okay. That was the plan the whole time. Shit. Okay. You gonna let it ride?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So let's see. The opposite of distract is attack rolls. So that would be cheer. Okay. All right. You'll get a little yellow dot. Okay. Darius. Oh wait. What's the flavor there? What's your distraction for him?
She was going to just like stare at him and, you know, just kind of be like, "Your next bud," and then I'm sure she just communicates that the incredibly wrong way, where she's like, "You're doing really well. Keep it up."
I think actually the relationship that you guys have, as you lock eyes with him, all of his distaste for you, just fuels his fighting. So he's just reminded that like, this bitch is watching, and it just makes him want to fight even harder. All right, Darius, what do you got?
Rinse,
I mean,
repeat.
also that, just to clarify, that's a meal saying that Anna's a bitch. Obviously, just want to clarify that. Okay. All right. So Darius, what you got?
Rinse, repeat. Athletics for side coaching.
Side coaching? It's just because you don't have your zip up hoodie on. If you had your zip up hoodie on and like a water bottle,
yes, that'll boost my charisma by 7. Well, up to fate. Not 10 or more, so.
All right.
It's the best I got.
This is really just years of.
He's been the fighter, but not the coach. Sorry, If I can explain it, go for Darius has been fighter usually in the ring, and his uncle was the coach. So he, for the past couple of days when he was training with Emil, trying to work on his defense because he knows that werewolves are sloppy fighters. It's just been a challenge. So I feel like he's like, yo, watch your left and all that stuff, but yeah, in the middle of the fight, it's not getting through.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it definitely has the vibe of a guy that knows what he's supposed to do, but just does not have the gravitas.
Can't communicate to others.
Yeah. Like you're talking too low, and then you're shouting the wrong stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're like, all right. Now you're gonna, move to the left. No! And like all he hears is now. Like that kind of stuff. Like yeah. All right, fair enough. Let's see, Bianca. All right, let's see. Bianca is going to try and distract. She is unable, but doesn't reverse the effect. All right. Play will pass to Scannis. All right. Let's see. Scannis will try and intimidate Emil again. He's an old werewolf. But a tough werewolf, and he's just gonna roaring sort of howl. Oh no, baby! God damn, Emil is fueled by shit talking apparently. Like, oh my god. All right, so the jeering is for damage. So he gets a boost to damage. Kirill kind of makes a face at the other werewolves like you're not helping. Asiana's up. She is going to yeah, you know what? She's gonna do performance again. Here we go. The performance was to try and cheer. It has no effect. Alright, back into the fight. Emil is up and he's getting ready to drop some sick fucking damage on this dude. He has advantage to attacks because Kirill was sloppy. And he is going to just leap 25 feet in the fucking air. And he's going to come down hard on him. He's not going to bother with no Dragoon Strike damage. I mean, I guess he could. That'd be pretty innovative, actually. Jump 20 feet in the air and then fall on somebody knowing that you don't take the fall damage, but it enhances your attack. That feels like an exploit. That feels like something that would happen. All right. So yeah, he's gonna jump 25 feet in the air.
Look,
Ooh,
I
but
had to convince
that
yourself.
would provoke an opportunity attack from Kirill though. Oh, psh, I hope it was worth it, Emil. You fucking show off. All
These
right,
fuckers care about defense.
all right, here we go. He's gonna swing on him. It's gonna be a hit for 13. I need a D4 to add to the damage. Is it worth an extra 2d6, Emil? I don't think so. Dude just took 16 damage. Alright, and then he comes slamming down into the dude, mouth first. Alright, here we go. With a bite. Let's see. Emil, bite with advantage. Ah, he was really hoping for a crit. Alright, the bonus to the attack roll isn't needed, because he hits. Here is the damage, 12. I need 2d4. And then I need 2d6. Alright. And one more d4. Dang, guys. Really helping out with these bonus damage rolls. Okay. Alright, so 6 extra damage. Dude traded 13 damage for 6. Not great. Alright. But if it had been a crit, oof, would have been a big payout. 6 damage to Kirill. Kirill is very injured. Emil is very injured. Emil slams into the ground, and then using his athlete's feet, he kips up from a fall position, and as part of it, he does like a Blanca, like reverse roll with his claws. Here we go. Blanca reverse roll with claws with advantage. 1 and a 2. Man, I'd really like to see a crit here today, guys. What the fuck, guys? Alright, so damage and damage. I need 2d4 and 2d4. Oh, did the werewolf and Darkstalkers also have a roll? He did. He did have a roll attack. You're right. Darkstalkers, good stuff. Alright, so we'll get rid of
waiting for a remake.
3 and 5. So let's see, that'd be 8 plus 18, that'd be 26. Alright, that will bloody Kirill. Kirill will, of course, activate Cornered. And still benefiting from Reckless, he will make this cornered attack at advantage. He's going to lunge forward with his jaws. I need a D4 to add to his damage. 14. Oh, shit. Oh, that bloodies Emil, so that Emil is going to use Cornered. And he'll attack with his bite.
Ooh, that is point red. Didn't Kirill use his reaction?
Oh shit! What? Yes. So he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't be able to do it. Oh shit. Okay. The rewind. All right.
Thank you, Red.
Let's see. 14 damage healed. There we go. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that would be Emil's turn. See, Emil, that was fucking calculated on his part. He knew that he was almost bloodied. So, anyways, that's why he did it. He's such a good fighter. All right, anyways. Kirill's turn. He gets his reaction back. He is going to... let's see. He's going to move. And then, as he's moving, he's going to swipe with his claws, bite with his teeth, and then swipe with his claws again. And he's going to do all of it reckless, because that's how he lives his fucking life. I have not included his backstab, which is unfortunate. If you have advantage on your attack, add 5 extra damage. But that's to every hit that the dude makes. So technically, Emil would be missing 15. Let's see, from previous round. This is okay. What I'll do then, since I reverse bank error in his favor or whatever, he'd actually be on 20 health because of that one where he jumps in the air. Ooh. So then he would have gotten off an attack. All right, so we'll have Emil do the bloodied strike with his reaction. Here we go. Because it would have happened. Oh, all right. So I need 4d4 to add to that 19. Sorry, this is such a mess, guys. Let's see. I need 4 of them, not 1. I'm throwing that one in the trash.
I was just adding 1d4. Everyone else.
Oh, all right, Daniel. Jesus Christ. So 30 damage critical hit on Kirill. So Kirill in a bad way, and he's gonna go all out here. Emil has used his reaction. All right, so Kirill's up. Here we go. Kirill's gonna attack 3 times. A claw, a bite, and a claw. All right, so it's gonna be all of those are gonna hit even without the boost. Well, he doesn't have a boost, so I need a D4 3 times, or 3 D4s, whichever. Let's see. So we've got 6 plus 10 plus 9. 6 plus so 15, 25, 30, 31. Woo! Oh my god. Alright, blood everywhere, both dudes just panting, foaming at the mouth, lacerations and bite wounds everywhere. But it looks like this is gonna be it, because Emil, he's gonna go first in this last round. Unless the DM let fate decide? Question mark? That'll be pretty spicy. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That would force the hand of people to try and, like, delay or switch the initiative around to kind of determine who wins. Alright, here we go. We're gonna let fate decide. Going into round 3. Oh, shit. Alright, so the 2 of them are like heavyweight boxer, werewolf style. They're just like wrapped in each other's arms, just biting and savaging each other. Like guts are spilling out, like chunks of meat are being like ripped off, like blood everywhere, meat everywhere. So, going into this last round, it do seem like Kirill is going to steal that initiative and try and kill Emil before Emil can kill him. You guys know, spectating this going into round 3, whichever werewolf acts first is going to be the werewolf that does this. With these advantage-based attacks that Kirill is throwing out and causing with his Reckless, and their naturally low armor classes werewolves, like, no amount of, like, debuffs on their attack rolls is going to fucking help. So, Daniel, what do you do going into this? You can feel next to you that Zaluka has just stopped breathing. Her breath is held as she watches with worry in her eyes as this round starts. What are you going to do, Daniel? Just standard spectating stuff, or are you going to try some sneaky shit to try and snake the initiative for...
Oh man, I don't even know how I do that.
Alright, so anything besides the spectator stuff would require stealth. If you effectively entered the fight, right, you could then control the initiative and then decide who to pass to. But you would risk people noticing that you're, like, you know, taking a more active role in the fight. And it's a DC 21 stealth.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that. I'm just gonna pick up a rock and chuck it at Kirill and just be like, and just be like, I don't know.
Well, subtle, right? So just distract him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me that stealth DC 21.
Alright, gonna spend
A failure by 10 or more, everybody notices.
Alright, gonna spend inspiration for advantage.
Okay. Ooh. Alright, you didn't fail by 10 or more.
But I can...
Oh? Are you gonna boost it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but my boosted can't beat it because it's only D8.
Well, can we faxpiration reroll?
Oh, I did that for advantage already.
Yeah, did for advantage. You could do, if you got close enough, you could succeed at a cost. Or you could just let it ride.
Well, hold on, let me... All right, so 719. I would like to succeed at a cost.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So describe how, without incriminating yourself in any way, you distract Kirill enough to seize the initiative. Oh, also here is your non-combat sack. Unlucky. That's not too bad.
Ooh. Yeah, so he kind of goes up a little too close. You know, he's trying to throw down like those sick 8-mile rhymes.
Oh, nice,
And,
nice.
I think he stumbles and gets a little too close to the line, and he's gotta kick me off.
Oh, and okay, so as he kind of wheels around and kind of kicks you back, that's the opening that Emil would need. You're gonna effectively try to pass the initiative, Emil. Okay.
Right, it's obvious, I wasn't trying to get too close, but I just stumbled more than anything.
I'm into that shit. All right, excellent. Tiernan, it looks like Emil now has the upper hand and will be delivering, pretty sure, the kill strike on Kirill. What do you do? Keeping in mind that you could try to do a stealthy interference to maybe give it back to Kirill. I don't know why you would, but you could. Oh man.
I want them both to go at the same time. I want them to kill each other.
Shit! Shit! That would be hype as hell. Oh man. Okay. Man, the killing.
I don't think thematically. I don't think mechanically there's a way to do it.
Right. Ooh, technically there would be. I would say that you would hold a reaction to kind of I think a held reaction could cause a same time death. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's no precedent for it. It's just storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You're down? Okay. All right. How would you explain Tiernan's? Remember, if you fail with a nat 1 or by 10 or more, everyone sees that you are trying to interfere with the fight.
Yeah. I don't know how
we got fact expose.
I don't know how stealthy you are. DC 21. This is calculated based on there being werewolves and wolves here that are in a pack, but are also distracted by this really kick-ass fight they're watching. Which definitely is going to take more than 18 seconds.
So I would have to be detected, I'd have to get a 11 or a 10. Right?
That's,
anything
10,
lower than this would be...
Yeah, by 10 or more. So if you rolled an 11 or less, you'd be detected.
Alright, I've got a +2 on this.
Ooh.
That's not very good.
I mean, right now, it's looking like Emil has got this.
Yeah, see, I don't like evil.
What? You don't like either of these chaotic evil monsters who want to turn... Yeah. Alright, you going for it or no?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how this would...
Well, you've been advising him so far with these decode tactics. Maybe you could advise him to wait, and then he waits for the strike, and then that waiting is what causes him to also get killed at the same time.
I want to shout at Emil now while he's distracted, but I want to shout it quickly enough after the distraction started that it lets Kirill get back on guard.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Alright, so first give me the stealth check then.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna roll this natively first, and then depending on what we get, we might re-roll it.
Okay. Oh! Alright. You got a 20.
And I need one
You need
more.
one.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm not gonna do a re-roll on that. I'm just gonna succeed at a cost.
Alright. Mishap. Any materials, tools, weapons, etc. used to achieve this goal are destroyed. If no such material is used, instead gain a misfortune and an exhaustion.
I lose my voice. No,
Alright, so you gain a misfortune and an exhaustion. Alright, I got you. Here's a misfortune. And here's an exhaustion 1. Alright. Okay, so yeah, now, because you're trying something completely outside of everything that we planned for. Go ahead and do that insight wisdom again to see if you can like kind of give him that bad advice. Ooh. All right, so that is only a 13. He's trying to get to a 20.
All right. We'll do my thing. See if I get a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 2.
Okay.
So I'm at 15. All right, I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll. That's the thing we can do now, right?
Yep. And the reroll, you would reroll all the dice involved. So you would reroll the D20 and the D8. Hey, there you go. All right. Emil gives it just the slightest nod to you, trusted ally Tiernan. He'll wait for the perfect opportunity. All right, Shane, up on the hill. Roderick says, interesting. It would seem that your allies have their own agendas for the werewolves. I wonder, Shane Masters, what is yours?
I mean, would have thought my bet would have been transparent, but best case scenario, I would have rather you have taken control of the pack, but I would hope Zaluka would.
You feel that she is the right one to rule? She will temper the ferocity, the darkness, the hunger of these beasts? You wouldn't rather Dmitry Kreskov lead?
Actually, if I thought he would, then yes, I think that would be the best solution. But I don't know if these, the remains of the pack would accept somebody they feel has cowed to society.
A strong enough leader can force the wolves to do whatever they want. That's
He
the
is definitely
danger
a strong
inherent.
leader. Yeah, of course, Shane can't voice that opinion.
Right.
But yeah, he can find that in Roderick for sure.
Okay, we'll say that then that's between the conversation you are having and then that added. We'll say that that is kind of what you are doing this round. Does that work?
Absolutely.
Okay. Anna. All right. If you didn't know any better, you would say that Tiernan is setting Emil up for failure.
That's okay with her.
Okay. Do you do anything on your turn?
She'll just move up next to Darius and make a comment to him and says, "You've trained Emil well."
All right, Darius. Darius, you're a skilled frontline fighter. You get the sense that at this point they're gonna end up killing each other. You might be muted. I don't know.
No, I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
So stealthy interference. That is in conjunction with the other spectator abilities as well. Sorry, I want a clarification.
Okay. So what Daniel did was simply seize the initiative and then pass it. What Tiernan was doing was actually manipulating like the fighters. So if you wanted to, you could just try to stealthily seize the initiative and then pass it to the person of your choice.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But if you got caught, it'd be really bad for you.
Yeah.
And, probably for Emil a little bit, but mostly for you. Or you just let it go.
Let them kill each other.
That's an outcome I didn't consider for this.
It's the best outcome for us.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is the best option.
who's us at this point? You guys seem to be against Darius, OC.
It's the best option for Barovia.
Fuck. I mean, if I, as long as I don't fail by 10 or more, or get in that one, I'll try and stealth. to bring it back over to Emil's side. I'm going to spend a recap inspiration to get advantage on this.
Oh my goodness. All right. So what is your aim as you interfere with the fight without being noticed?
I think Darius is watching the fight and absentmindedly is kind of getting a little bit closer as it's, you know, kind of drawing to its finale, and
Yeah.
doesn't realize that he kicked a rock in front of him that hits behind Kirill.
Oh, okay. Alright. Kirill, his attention turns for just a moment. Emil, who's never been really good at listening to others, he's deciding, maybe turn his device isn't that good. I got an opening right here, I should probably take it. Alright. Bianca. Let's see, Bianca is going to... man, what is their best... decreasing his damage? There's no way this dude's gonna live. He's got, like, barely any health. I don't think there's anything they could do to save this guy. Would she try to get involved? Fuck. Yeah, alright. She's gonna try to get involved. So she's gonna roll a stealth. Oh, no. Bianca fails by a 10 or more. And she lets out a howl and rushes towards the ring. And then Scannis says, roars out at her, "What do you want?" And then she, like, turns. And then Kirill, now distracted by the rock and by Bianca, everyone turns to look at him except Emil, who keeps his eyes on the fucking target. Scannis is so ashamed that Bianca would dare do this, but Asiana... Ooh, is she gonna go for it? She might try. Hold on. The dice are telling the story. Oh no! Asiana goes to run in, and as she does, Davanka just grabs her by the fucking throat with her jaws and just fucking suplexes her into the snow. And the wolves begin to pile on and attack her. Oh my god. Alright, Emil takes advantage of this, and he's gonna finish him off. Darius adding them complications. Oh my goodness. Alright, Claw, and Bite. Oh my god, the first one doesn't hit. But wait, he has a plus 1d4 from the boof that Anna gave him. So, give me a d4, somebody. Oh, Anna, making it a 13, it's not enough. But there's so much damage coming, I don't think it matters. Plus a critical hit to finish him off. Oh my god. Alright, can I get 2d4 and then 4d4? Alright, 4d4 and 2d4. We got it. Alright. So, as Kirill's attention turns to his mate and his side piece, both rushing in to help him, he is distracted, and in that moment, Emil ignores Tyrion's advice, just stuffs a fucking claw through his ribs, through Kirill's ribs, yanks out his fucking heart, and then with the critical bite, he just eats it. And Kirill looks around for a second as the light fades from his eyes, and he falls to the ground, dead. Alright, with a triumphant awoo, Emil awoos and awoos as Asiana is torn to pieces, and Bianca, now held back by Scannis, tries to get to Kirill's remains, as Emil, in between awoos, is just mutilating Kirill's corpse. And, like, that's that.
So, guess the orphanage, huh?
It's not over yet. Not by a long shot. He's pretty injured, and you do have silver bullets. All right. Yeah, in the aftermath of the fight, what is everyone doing?
Shane's staying up there in case, shit goes down. So.
Yeah. All right, Darius, you approach Bianca? Or are you just helping hold her back?
He'll help hold her back.
Okay.
Well, he's just gonna stand there at the moment. If it looks
Mhm.
like they're not holding her back, he'll join in. But essentially, he's just like.
She just lets out those sad, like, kind of canine sounds when you have opened a cheese stick wrapper and you will not give them the cheese stick. You know what I'm saying? That's the most mournful sound a canine creature could make. And that's the sound that she's making as she looks at Kirill's mutilated remains as Emil keeps tugging out organs and just guzzling them down, punctuating every bite with another triumphant awoo. Zaluka runs to him, and they embrace, and now they're both just covered in gore as they celebrate over his rapidly diminishing remains.
They know the rules. Carol knew the rules. Be glad that he went out on his feet.
Bianca slumps to the ground, curls up in the fetal position, and just makes growling, choking sobs in the snow. Skenis says, because he was your mate, we will spare your life. The heart often causes madness. All right, Anna, what are you getting up to?
He walks over to Emil and Zaluka
Mm-hmm.
and says, "You fought well, Emil."
Yes, thanks, in part, perhaps in full, to your companions' training and care. You freed me from my prison and gave me a chance to prove myself in an open and honest field of combat. I will never forget this.
No, you won't, Emil. And I give you a choice because I am merciful. You may bow and swear fealty to me, the heir apparent to Barovia, or we will finish this.
Emil
Together.
lets out a bark of laughter and says, I have already said that I would swear the efforts of the Wolves of the North to your cause. But we bend no knee.
Very well. Heal your wounds, and then I will finish you.
He lets out a bark of laughter again. Do you, seek to challenge me? You are not a wolf. You have no power here.
This is not for the pack, Emil. This is for Barovia.
He stares you down, as does Zaluka, who stands next to him. And Zaluka looks at you and says, this is treachery.
No, Zaluka. I had a vision in the tower. And I do not intend to let it happen.
She says, "You are injured, my love. I will fight in your place."
Ah, shit.
"Come, Anna of Barovia. Once and for all, we will prove who is den mother to the walking dead. When I feast upon your rotten heart, all will look at me for leadership instead of you." And she heads to the other side of the fucking circle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second.
Should just let them kill each other.
All of the wolves press in. Their bloodlust is high. If there was a horny for blood meter, it would be broken right now. You get the sense, Tiernan, with your ridiculous perception and insight, that if they don't get to see this, they're just gonna fucking kill everybody or die trying. Like, they are overstimulated. Like a bunch of kids that were given unlimited Pop Rocks and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the original, on repeat. Nothing sums up a tense scene better than that. Good shit, good shit.
First off, what is this vision that you're talking about that you need to challenge a meal for?
I'd like to have a hero huddle real quick.
Okay, alright. I mean, yeah. This is going to be incredibly impactful for the campaign, so I feel like a meta hero huddle would probably be best.
So she will reveal to you guys what Crash described to Anna, I think 2 weeks ago? With the crown appearing on Emil's head. And Anna cannot let that go. I do not wish to kill Zaluka, obviously. Though I think this is to the death, and I don't have a choice.
Yeah, I don't think they do this half-baked.
So if any of you wise folks have any suggestions, Anna is all ears.
I mean, meta OOC, Anna, this is going to be a big blow to your ego and your Dark Passenger relationship moving forward. Like, this isn't a man calling you out. This is another lady calling you out. This is another lady calling your bluff. This is another lady saying, they're going to be my boys now.
The only thing that I could think of is Anna has this wonderful flaw that you gave her where she doesn't take no for an answer. And he didn't say no. She just... shit. I don't know. Like, do you guys have any... I don't think I can weasel out of this. We just have to do it.
Okay, I mean, the others could use spectator rules to try and help you win.
Tannen just pats Darius on the shoulder and says, should have let them kill each other.
What is with you guys and being so bloodthirsty against them?
Us. He wants to change all of Barovia into werewolves. What do you mean, us being bloodthirsty?
What are you talking about?
That's Emil's plan.
Oh, say, have you guys talked about that with Darius? Or have you been keeping secrets and not sharing that info?
So Shane, up on the hill,
Darius is now finding out about this.
In your sexy man huddle over here, Roderick Ardengriff says, I wonder how I'll spend my own money when I win it back from you. I think a fine bottle of wine would be a good start. But who knows? Maybe Zaluka will surprise me. Are you all right, Shane Masters? You
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
mm.
This isn't necessarily a desired outcome, obviously.
Wow.
What if I don't kill her?
I mean, you
Wait.
can try.
Oh, like you win the fight in despair? I mean, that's up to you, man.
We gotta get you to win the fight first.
I can. It'll be close.
All right, back to the game.
Shit.
So how
Yeah, I
long
guess.
have you guys known about this?
This wasn't secret information. Zaluka and Emil both told us this.
And you didn't feel like sharing because
I assumed that you knew. You've been spending so much time with them. If they told us, they don't even like us. But they didn't tell you?
seems like everyone decides to keep me in the dark. Cool. Let's see how it is. Whatever. Darius just walks off to the side.
Damn. Okay.
Out of character, I completely thought Darius knew this.
No. No one has talked to him about anything. Everyone's just been doing their own stuff, so he learned about this just now. And no one decided to share with them, so.
Well, I mean, you have kind of been a bit hard to approach, you know.
Oh yeah, I know that. I definitely know that, but I mean, it's not like
just a bit.
He's not done anything against the party, like, outright. He's still been on their side this whole time, but everyone has been scooting away from him. So he doesn't understand why that's been the case. He may be a little bit oblivious, but I mean, that's still not stopping anyone to at least approach him. Womp womp.
All right. So what's the situation with Dana?
He's just out.
Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Tiernan, go ahead and give me a insight. Daniel, give me an investigation. Okay. Tiernan, you are concerned that Dana may be considered a second combatant if she were to enter the ring. Do you let Anna know that? Or do you risk Anna possibly, like, forfeiting? Not forfeiting, but looking like, yeah, they were asking for help. Again, these werewolves, looking around, you don't see anyone wearing like a wizard robe and hat, so they might not really understand the whole, like, this is my special ghost self kind of deal.
They'll understand Dana.
Irden. If I don't use her, I'm going to lose.
We'll try to explain, I guess.
I mean, the wolves are all moving in. They're getting pretty close.
Okay, how do I explain this in a way that dumb fucking werewolves will understand? But Zaluka knows about Dana, right?
Yeah, she's seen her.
Zaluka, in your battle, will you permit Anna to use the full extent of her abilities? Or do you want her to hold back against you?
She cocks her head and she says, "If you mean the pitiful ghost that follows her around, it is no concern of mine." And then she turns to the others and says, "This woman is a necromancer. She has bound the soul of a dead woman into her service. It will fight beside her, but in the end it will mean nothing." That seems to hype them up even more, because they're like, she's gonna fight 2 people? Oh my god, she's so much cooler than everybody else. Fight 2 people? That's the takeaway. Right. So technically I have a battle map we could put you guys on. Would more tactical approach be needed? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, mountain kids. Let me fix something real quick. Alright, you should be able to see now. Everything. There you go. Alright, so Kirill's over here. Emil's over here. In the time that you guys are taking to do this, he is going to heal up. And then, yeah. It is a very small ring when it comes down to it. It's effectively between these 4 stones. Now, there's no losing to a ring out, obviously, but the general idea is to stay in the ring. Let's see. So Luke will be over here. And all the wolves have moved closer. The enticing fight is too much for them to stay away. Right. Whenever you're ready, Anna.
I'm hitting a wall or something.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on. There you go.
Anna will look at
Oh,
Zaluka.
okay, I see the wall. It's saying
Anna
that that's a tough cliff area, so maybe we shouldn't move you guys over. Not dying. There we go. All right, Anna's going to.
Anna will say to Zaluka, "Do you remember what we talked about before we came here? Will he come in once I kill you?" She motions to Emil.
She looks over at Emil and she looks at you and she says, "It's a question I don't have to worry about answering."
Okay. Anna looks at Daniel, points to her head.
He nods.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. Let's see. Add you guys. Add you guys. Add Shane. Let's see. Where is Scannis? Ah, there we go. Alrighty. What would be appropriate music for this? I mean, we can't just do Zangief again. That'd be weird. Let's see. We could do Zangief from a different game. Hold on. No, that's not serious enough. Hold on. Oh, definitely not serious enough. No, that's just too modern. All right, hold on, I got one. All right, we'll just do this dual music. That works good. Oh, very twisty stuff here. All right, fate will decide each round who goes first, since there's only 2 combatants. There's
I
definitely
can't go
something.
first.
Why would you go first?
I can never go first.
Oh, you can never go. Oh no. Okay, well then I guess Luke will just go first every round. Shit. Okay. Yikes. Wow, where'd you pick that shit up? Okay. Yes, you should probably see a doctor for that one. All right, let's get going. Let's see. It says Tiernan's up first. In the non-combatant category. What are you doing? Tiernan, you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Here, I'll clear initiative.
I
Not
guess
clear initiative, clear the chat.
I'll advise Anna of Zaluka's tactics.
Alright. Hey, it unpinned our stuff. That's weird. Here, I'll put the thing back in. There we go. Alright. Let's see. That is not a bad failure, but not a success. You let it ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Shane Master up on the mountain. What are you getting up to?
He is going to, I guess, hold a shot if Anna looks like she's going to go down.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So if Anna falls unconscious, he would shoot Zaluka.
All right. That's going to be a stealth check to, start readying a shot.
Oh, really? Oh.
Because you're kind of engaging in the fight in a way, right? Because you are setting the fight as a trigger for your reaction.
Well, if he does it, he's not hiding it. Yeah, I guess. She'll be fine for a round or so. So yeah, I won't do anything then.
All right, so you're just gonna let it ride? All right.
Yep, well, let it ride.
Woo. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay, as the fight begins to start and everyone's doing their stuff, the clouds grow very, very thick, plunging everything into darkness. And then, despite it only being about 2 in the afternoon, the clouds part just enough to reveal the moon. which shines down on everything. Daniel, it's only 2:30, so you weren't ready for this shit. When your initiative comes up, get ready for a premature moment.
It happens to us sometimes.
It happens. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Yeah. It's good that this didn't happen when something super tense was already happening. Do you know what I mean? Like that would have been really bad. All right. All right. Back to it. Oh shit, Daniel, it's your turn. Look at that. All right. So. All right. You have taken no precautions to avoid the lycanthropy, right?
No, I thought I saw
Alright.
time.
Yeah, so you need to make a con save and a will save. The DCs of both are going to be 15. You want to pass these saves. Passing these saves is not needed to prevent gaining lycanthropy, but to survive gaining lycanthropy.
Alright. Well.
Woo! Oh my god! Dude just fucking flaps those dice out. Alright, yeah. Daniel, maybe just witnessing all this is just a lot for you, but you fucking like feel yourself transforming. Can you describe that for us? Your first transformation?
It hurts.
Well done.
Yeah. Yeah, mic drop. But yeah, seeing his party, you know, all this work we've been doing to come together these last couple of weeks, thought we're finally making some progress. It's all coming down to this battle. He starts drawing like, Sparky's energy into him, but suddenly, the moon shines out and, fate has other plans. He starts getting hair in funny places. His voice, drops, and he lets out just a visceral just cry, ooh.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, and then you you explode out of your flesh and clothing into your lycanthropic form. Because you made the wisdom saving throw, you don't immediately try to kill Irenia, who's standing right next to you. So, good thing you had this book to read before all this happened.
Yeah.
So. All right. I would say this round for you is taken up with your transformation. Darius.
Well, he was only passively watching the fight, and then he sees Daniel roid out. So honestly, he's not going to do anything to affect the battle. He's just going to check on Daniel. The last time things happened with werewolves, someone was trying to kill someone. So yeah, that's what he does this turn.
Oof. All right. Running up to him as you move at a dash, but as you approach, he does seem to be in control of himself, for better or worse. All right. Skenis was going to contribute to the fight, but looks up and sees the moon in the middle of the day, and he says, "Behold! Mother Night wakes early to gaze down upon her champion." And he's just going to spend the round vibing in reverence. Alright. Let's see. Alright. I think Emil is going to... What's Emil got? Yeah. Emil is going to use his intimidation and try to jeer at Anna. Alright, here we go. 29, almost 2 stacks of intimidation. So he just snarls at you and lets loose the sort of howl that travelers at night hear before a pack descends upon them and eats them alive. Alright, so you have a negative 1d4 to damage rolls.
Okay.
Alright, play will pass to Motherly Wolf. Motherly Wolf holds the hand of the small werewolf next to her and points to the moon, explaining to him the significance of what has happened. He looks up, his mouth full of Asiana's liver, his eyes glowing with reflected moonlight. Alright, Zaluka is up. Let's see. She eyes Anna, and let's see. She has slightly different abilities than the others. What we got here? Oh yeah, Anna. She deactivates her pack leader aura for you. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out, like just a little petty thing there. All right. She is going to, yeah, she'll leap, or no, she'll just kind of lope over to here, if possible, question mark. And then she is going to attack 3 times. The first attack is going to be at Dana. Alright, here we go. Which would be a 27.
You rolled hidden.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Alright. Hold on. There we go. Alright, and then the second attack will be for Anna. It will be, let's see, claws. 26.
That hits.
For 9. And then she's going to lunge at you with a bite. 26. For 9. And then I need a con save from you.
I'm still cursed by lycanthropy if it matters.
I think the lycanthropy, like when you died and came back, I think it like faded.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So that happens. Anna, it's you.
Well, I guess it's better to burn out than fade away, so here we go. I have a minus D4 on all these attacks.
No, it's just the damage. The green dot is Jeer, so you have a negative 1d4 to damage rolls.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of attacks this round, so...
All right.
Let's just do the normal attacks first.
Sure.
Let's see what that crit is. Oh, it's not a crit. It's not a crit. It's not a crit. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my regular attacks. I'm going to start busting out the A5E stuff. So we're going to spend 2 exhaustion points to use her bonus action for an attack.
Okay. Exertion, not exhaustion, right?
Sorry, exertion.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if that hits...
13 is not going to hit.
Ooh. I'll spend DM inspiration and re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Okay, so that's going to miss. So that doesn't matter. Full action surge and attack again. So 2 more attacks.
All right.
Oof.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll take my complication.
All right. Complication exposed. Your swing unbalances you so much that your target may make 1 melee attack against you as a reaction. And she will. Here we go. She will do a bite. And critically hit. For 16 damage. And it should prompt for an effect, I think. Otherwise, here we go. This is piercing. Deep infection. Superficial wound closes easily, but the attack is left an insidious contamination deep inside. Yeesh. Okay.
Yeah, it won't matter. It'll be dead.
Oh.
And is that both? One more attack.
All right, that's gonna hit.
So now I got minus D4. I'll just put it 1D4 to everything.
Well, you could just roll, if it's however many attacks, roll that many D4 because she's not resisting any of these. So she's going to take all the damage and then minus the damage that you roll. Yeah.
2, 3 hits.
Okay, so, like, a lot of damage. 45 damage before the reduction. And then the reduction, like so. Alright. I wonder why it keeps applying the deep infection to her and not to you. That's weird. Alright, maybe you have to apply it to yourself. Like, in chat. It's fine. We'll worry about it later. Alright, going into the next... Did you have any movement you want to use?
Nah.
Okay.
I got my reaction left, though. That's the only thing I got.
Okay, going into the next round. I'm going to do a reset initiative. I thought it would give me a little shuffle there. Hold on. Try for resource, skip defeated. We don't have any cool shuffling effect here? We have so many tools. Alright, we'll just take them all in order. That's fine. Tiernan. What do you got? Spectator Tiernan.
Same thing. We're gonna give some insight onto Zaluka's tactics.
Okay. Alright. 13 is not gonna affect things one way or the other. And you can move if you would like.
Tiernan confused by the claw bite.
We're not doing anything but just claw biting. What the fuck
I'm
is
gonna
this?
put myself between Daniel and Irene.
Alright, fair enough. In the Alpha's defense, they do have a move called Frenzy, which is pretty cool, because then they claw everyone around them, but, you know, in a 1v1, there's really not much to do. Alright, over to Shane, up on the mountain.
I think I'm going to risk it now, yeah. So he'll hold a shot and fire if at Zaluka if Anna falls, and I don't know if I can put a second condition, or if anyone else enters the ring that isn't one of his party.
I think you're gonna need to choose one or the other. Do you keep the gun trained on Zaluka, or do you keep the gun like roving to make sure nobody enters the field?
For this round, I guess it'd be if anyone else enters, and like if the pack stops them, or that's fine. It's if they literally, like, if no one stops them and they cross the line, he would shoot.
All right, this is gonna be a stealth 21 to see if you.
All right, so as long as I don't fail by 10 or more, nobody will notice, right? It just won't succeed, or.
It won't succeed in so much as you would not feel comfortable like pushing to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one of those things like the guard's about to turn around, so you duck back around the corner, kind of thing.
All right, and
but that means that you wouldn't be activating this reaction.
Fair enough. Okay. Here it comes.
Okay. So 16 is not gonna do it, but you would not get caught.
Okay. Then yeah, no reaction. Then that's
okay.
All he'll do.
All right, fair enough. Daniel the Wolf.
All right. He looks up in Darius, and in his wolf voice, his new wolf voice, he's like, "We have to stop this." Not a good wolf voice.
Taking better to this than Mac did.
Yeah, he says to you, we have to stop this. We have to stop them.
All right. Do you have any ideas, Daniel? OC?
Oh no, that was.
Oh,
I'm
you're
seeing
just-
if Darius had any reaction to that. It's like.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'll back you up or something like.
Yeah, he says you took better to the transformation than Mac did, and then after you say that, he gives you a nod of confirmation.
Yeah.
So he'll
Fair enough.
He'll follow your lead.
Fair enough. How's Sparky feeling now that I'm all wolfed out?
Okay. Do you want me to message you it, or do you mind like the thing just being broadcast?
Oh, you can broadcast it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So Sparky's vibe would be, I mean, it's cool that you're modding your physical body, but you won't need this much longer anyways, homie. Like, so whatever you do to it now is fine. Like, what it will be so transcendent that this will be a forgotten, a forgotten set of clothes that burn away in time. And that's it. That's all he's got for you.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna stumble up to his feet and he's gonna approach. He's not gonna enter the circle.
Okay.
But he will be like, Zaluka, you gotta stop this. So there's been enough killing already. If I can't persuade her.
Okay. It is a DC 30.
Ooh. I can hit that.
You have advantage because of your friendship with her, but you have disadvantage because she's very, very fucking mad right now.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, so this would be a straight roll that cannot be modified one way or another. DC 30.
If you want to spend Banspo, go for it.
Banspo for a reroll, but not to give yourself advantage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so persuasion.
It's a pretty good persuasion. You got 23.
Okay, I'm gonna add a psychic die to it.
Okay. Alright, you're at 27.
That's not succeeded at a cost, is it?
It is. It's three.
It is.
Oh, 30? Oh yeah, I'll succeed at a cost. He'll rip his heart he'll rip his chest apart.
Mm-hmm.
To get them to stand down.
Okay. Here's the problem, Daniel. You're not just convincing Zaluka. You must also convince Anna. So Anna, is the DC 30 from Daniel enough?
Can I talk to you in secret chat real quick, Crash?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thanks.
Sorry, I didn't want to make things complicated, but very much wanted to make the point that in character, you don't really talk to each other about stuff. Out of character is fine. We have all our stuff in our other Discord. In character, we kind of just do our own thing.
Yeah, well, I thought you were there.
I normally assume that unless something is specified as a secret, that it's open knowledge.
Well, with how everyone has been talking or avoiding Darius, I have no idea. So.
Well, Darius has kind of been on the Emil train, so it's.
Yeah, and Zaluka, gave his master plan when we were trying to talk them into sticking at the tower. I figured you kind of were there for that.
Did they say? Sorry, that also may be on my problem. Did they say that the whole transformation of Barovia part? I think they were just talking about raising an army.
They were going to start raiding Valakai and everywhere else.
Okay. Then okay. Then that's on me then.
But it's also how Darius interprets that, which is fair too.
Okay.
That laugh.
I can make it the Foxy from One Piece if you prefer. No, you want that one? I mean, we could do. No, Foxy. There's no Foxy stands in here. Am I the only one? The best character in One Piece? Oh well, whatever.
It was an interesting arc. That's all I'll say. Don't want to derail this.
All right. So, Daniel, your words, they carry across the whole of this area. The chaotic evil werewolves are still at the heart of it, pack animals, and they sense in your howling cries a desire to see Zaluka live, but also your pack mates. A child torn between two mothers who cannot bear to see either fall in battle, and their chaotic evil hearts are both amused at your weakness, but also moved by the love that your words carry. Zaluka looks at Anna and says, "For Daniel, I will end this and you may leave. But consider our paths split from this moment forward. Anna Barovia."
Guess we'll have to wait till Anna's turn to see what happens.
All right. Oh yeah, I kind of jumped the gun there because there might be some more interplay here. Darius, do you? Nobody heard that Zaluka thing. It hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen when her turn comes up, or not if you guys sway things in a different direction. Jesus Christ, Darius, you hear Daniel's cry. What do you do?
For all the time that we've been traveling with Daniel, whenever we needed someone to be in clutch to turn things into our favor, it's been him. So Darius is gonna not actually do anything, but just stand behind Daniel, and just let them know that he has this one's back. That's it. That's not
Okay. All right, Skenis, who, if you guys can see his human form, you know that he's just a sweet cinnamon roll, played by Danny Glover. Not Daniel Glover, but Danny Glover. He looks, his eyes wet with tears because he's in the middle of like a religious rapture experience right here, and then this brand new werewolf starts spouting out this like just undisguised emotional rawness. It's just so much for him. He might be having a heart attack. All right, Emil is disgusted by all of this, and he strides to the front, and he looks at Zaluka, but she gives him a look. It looks like that, actually, like her character art, that says, "If you fucking say a single fucking word right now, I will eat your fucking balls." And Emil just gives her a bro nod and steps back. And Motherly Wolf explains to Baby Wolf that what's going on here, about the value of the pack and family. This is a learning opportunity. She's always teaching, and like the little werewolf just like Rah! And just keeps eating the liver as he's overexcited. Woo! All right, Zaluka's turn comes up. She says those words that we said earlier. She, however, is not going to give up the fight just yet. So she gets her reaction back, and obviously she will ready to fight and defend herself if she has to, because she knows that Anna is a clever and treacherous woman, and she means that in the most like flattering way possible. Anna
hears Daniel's words, and she looks at all her boys except for Shane, which she doesn't know where he's at. And then looks at Zaluka and says, "I'm sorry that it came to this. I thought you were one of us. She turns her back on her. Walks out.
All right. As she walks out of the circle, one of the werewolves, Trudeau, he says, "Behold, the dead woman walks away. It is forfeit. Zaluka, representing Emil, has ended this confrontation." And there's just so much disappointment and everyone in the mood. And as you walk away, Anna, you walk out of the moonlight into shadow, and the moon only shines down on Zaluka, whose eyes glow with the silver light of the moon as she kind of stares at you. And then clouds cover the moon. And I guess that's the end of combat. Daniel, you gotta stop rolling DC 30 persuasion checks to like drastically impact the game, bro. Like, just be a normal rogue and backstab people. Like, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, can I get my
I didn't know we had a. I didn't know we had an eloquence bard up in here. Tired. You gain a level of exhaustion. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just going
Yeah.
for skill wizard.
Oh man.
Oh, and I've got reliable talent coming up.
All right. Zaluka walks away and goes to Emil, and the day remains wildly overcast. Up on the mountainside, Roderick turns to Shane and says, "I'll need those coins back. Gotta make a trip to Valakai."
Yeah, this didn't happen how either of us thought. And he gives him the 10 coins and just does like a bro, hand clasp when he does it.
I'll have to let him know how it all went down.
Him? Oh, him.
He kind of like waggles his eyebrows at you.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if he doesn't know already, but I understand.
It's true. It's true. Much as I couldn't resist peeking in, I'm sure he saw the whole thing.
If I may, Roderick, when things ultimately come to a head, will I see you again under different circumstances, or well, I think you know what I'm asking.
Unfortunately, the souls of my friends, the only treasure I really have, are held hostage against me.
Is there anything we can do?
Yeah. Funny that you ask. Can you free the lands from evil, break the curse, and return this realm to the prime material?
It's on my to-do list.
Well, consider that my quest for you. Druid, Taltos. And he rolls out.
Yeah, Shane will finish his wine and toss the last piece of bread to Tassos.
So Roderick told you with no like real secret that the secret to controlling his lycanthropy is drugs.
Oh, fair enough.
He's a blood hunter. It's drugs. He does hella drugs to keep his stuff in control. All right. Down below, Emil steps up and says, "This is where our paths part. The Walking Dead You have my protection until you reach the borders of our lands. And then we are finished. Do you guys roll out?
Hannah does.
Okay. Just grab the rope and just fly down.
If she can teleport down, she'll do that. If I'm the rope,
Okay.
sure.
I thought maybe you would like hold on with like one ankle and one hand, like a sexy Korean model in like a recently released video game. Just
I feel
like so.
she's a little upset for that right now.
Oh, okay, fair. So just teleport down. Gotcha.
Tiernan
Tier-
does the sexy Korean
Hell
model.
yeah. Okay. But you would probably like drop your axe or something on the way down for being canonical. So Irenia sees you do it. She tries to do it. She falls onto you. And luckily there's enough snow that you guys are fine. All right. Zaluka approaches. Oh, all right, Darius.
No, he was actually gonna walk up to them.
Okay.
Kreskov, kid. You here?
Yes. Darius. You must be careful. The ambition of Anna. It will cost all of you your lives, your souls. Surely you can see that.
Well, at this moment, my soul's already being used. But I said, get what you mean. You all don't exactly find yourself friends with those in the castle, right?
She says, of course not.
Then I guess unfortunately we ain't allies anymore. But an enemy of my enemy is my friend.
She nods and she says, I will speak with Emil. If you truly intend to move against him, we will join you. On our terms. Our way.
Say anything, he just nods his head. And looks at Daniel, seeing that he's right there.
Huh? Yeah, she turns to you, Daniel, and her face is full of sorrow. And she says, Daniel, you are welcome here in our pack. We could use someone with a mind as quick as yours, a tongue as deadly silver.
He'll look up at the sky, then back over at her, and he'll say, This isn't how I thought this would go. If there's any sorry to that. Well, I guess it's too late, but
Daniel, someday, I hope you find love. For while wise old Skenis says that it only leads to madness, it also leads to strength. I would sooner have died myself than watch Emil perish. I have no doubt that your words saved my life. For Anna is a fearsome warrior with many tricks. You do not need to serve her. Come. Be of this pack, of this family. Take your place. Build your legend. See, Daniel. And if you take this offer, you will have to make a new character. Just throwing that out there. But you,
fair
you
enough.
will, yeah.
He looks at her and he says, with eyes like full of a longing, like he's never known he's had, and he says, I want that more than anything, but the killing has to stop. This cycle of the land, this shitty spiral it's on, it's gotta stop. And that's what I need to go out there and make happen. One way or another. Just... I need you guys to think about what that means for you. I'm grateful for the choice you gave me, and he's like really chewing on his words here. But what will you be if you deny that choice to others? When this cycle repeats again, who will you become? Just the babe or the beast? Mimicking the first thing he ever said to her. He just smiles, pretends to put his hands in his pockets, and shuffles off.
As you walk away, she says, as long as I live, you will have a place in this pack. Should it ever come to that, you can seek us out for sanctuary, Daniel. Here, the boy. And the boy is struggling against Motherly Wolf. He does not want to go. He says, I do not want to go. Please. My family is in danger. I cannot return. I came here to find a place that I could be safe and they could be safe as well. Please.
Hey, sorry. They already know what's happening.
What do you mean?
A lot's
They
changed.
know that the abbot's foul servants took my sister.
Yeah. But they're worried about you.
They are still alive. Did nothing happen to them?
Not at this point now.
But
There's been a lot. We probably should talk, but they're worried about you.
they are okay, and they know. And you see like 1,000 pounds of secret pressure just kind of like lift off of this boy's shoulders, and he starts to cry. Motherly Wolf embraces him, and she gives him some licks on the head and the ear, and seems to calm him a bit. And she says, you should go home to your family. You are all they have left, Ilya. Do not deprive them of that any longer. Learn from your mistakes. If you want to keep them safe, become strong. And he looks up at her and he says, Venny, I will. Thank you. And he hugs her one last time. And he takes your hand, Darius. Maybe not your spooky hand, maybe your regular hand.
Yeah.
Kid's been through some... Yeah, no, you know what? It's still pretty spooky. He'll take your regular hand if possible.
Darius tentatively reaches out
Oh,
and grabs.
I guess with it being night early, he would be kind of wolfed out a bit too. So like, he would actually look like this the whole time. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
He'll. Is Daniel still there, or did he supposed to walk off?
Oh, he was going to be the last one to walk off.
Oh, okay. Daniel was strategically waiting to be the last one to walk away. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Then Darius will tentatively take the kid's hand and walk with him.
Okay. All right, now you can coolly walk away, Daniel.
Oh, he does.
Okay.
Oh, I got 2 of me on there.
Oh, that's weird. All right, I'll take you back to the overview map.
But yeah, basically, yeah, he I mean, first he'll look at Emil and imagining that crown he saw up there, but he knows he can trust Zulika. And he goes over to the edge, oohs, at her, for the first real time, and then bamps off because he's a fucking psy wolf.
Shane, do you rejoin the party?
Oh yeah, I put it in chat.
Oh, okay. It's like a circuitous route. Okay, nice. All right. Like some kind of weird video game, the further you get away from the werewolves' cave, the lighter the day gets until it is back to your traditional Barovian gray, with a light snowfall. And the boy, no longer near the direct influence of Mother Night, is able to transform back into himself, as is Daniel, unless you want to stay in your hybrid form.
Well, I'm just looking for a jump scare and a pumpkin for Shane. But I'll let it go.
Okay, fair.
I mean, maybe he sees me, that way in the pale light.
I will say, Daniel, that after your transformation, Shane Masters makes your flesh crawl, your skin prickle, your muscles ache, your teeth hurt.
Oh, it's all that Drakkar Noir he's wearing.
I think Shane is probably Old Spice or Aqua Velva guy from the 80s.
Got better.
All right. Do you guys linger near the wolves? Do you move a distance away? Like, do you want to go to the player map to figure out what to do next?
Probably should get this kid home.
Okay. Then let us scout a route, as it were, back to town. Does anyone have reduced movement rates? I need the lowest movement in the party, please.
I'm at 20 feet.
I think I'm at 20 also.
20 feet, so it's going to reduce movement. Did you guys already do travel today is the thing? I think you did like I want to say 4 hours. Sounds about right? Because you got here at 1 in the afternoon. We would have left it pretty early.
Well, we spent a couple of hours in the morning getting our
trying to find the cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, we got there at 1 in the afternoon, 2 hours to look for the wagon supplies. And then I'm trying to remember if you ended up having to camp a second time because of all the delays. I think you did. Maybe? No. Okay, so you guys could travel 4 more hours today before you'd have to stop and rest. So let's see. At a slow pace in the mountains, going 13 miles, is going to be 11 hours and change of travel. So you could get there, you have to camp tonight, and then you could get there the next day. Alright. If you wanted to, you could push today and camp at White Claw's cave, which you know would be, safe from the elements and things like that. But it would require you guys to make some saves against exhaustion. But it would provide potentially a better place to rest. It's if you're using fast travel, it's less of an issue. But or if you wanted to check out the cave again, I don't know, fight some more elementals, just farm drops. Do you want to fast travel or do you want to roll for it? Because rolling for it would be 21 mountain checks, mountain and forest checks, which would be pretty rough.
Let's just not do that.
Okay. Is anyone opposed to fast traveling? Which will be only 3 checks, though the checks will be relatively high DC. All right, we're gonna fast travel 3 times, 3 checks. Let me grab that for you. Right. You guys do get a milestone because, as far as I'm concerned, you have closed out the werewolf arc, which was one of the major milestones of the campaign.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So let me go down here. That means Tiernan, during the fast travel, you would level up because you would be able to sleep at a sanctuary, which is to say, outside. Yeah, everyone else would need to make it to Krezk and actually get some sleep. The Seeker in the other group is struggling with this as well, with the whole like, wait, I have to use camp rules in town, and I get to long rest all the time outside of town, and yeah. But they're starting to really warm up to the potential there. Right. Let's see. Trying to figure out where this is. Milestones. Here we go. Major milestone. This will be your 7th major milestone. Complete werewolf shit to GM satisfaction. All right. Okay. Let's see. Fast travel. Throw everybody into initiative real quick. Get these guys over here. These guys over here. And
What level are we now?
We're 10. We'll be 11 with the milestone.
Okay.
Because we got level 10 from the diary.
Okay. And then somebody roll me a d20 to see how the weather affects your travel plans. Ooh, 16. Okay. Let's see. Alright, 16 is going to raise it by 3. These are going to be DC 21 checks. First up is Daniel. How are you contributing towards the fast travel journey home? Or not
Right,
home, but to Krezk?
Yeah, he's suddenly feeling more outdoorsy and confident and all that, so it was just survival.
Oh, wow, you just fucking crush it like no problem. There you go.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I do.
Alright. Let's see. Next up is Tiernan. How are you contributing to the journey?
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Gasp. Alright, go ahead, give me the check. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I'm at disadvantage.
Oh man, yeah, you don't keep an eye out. You don't keep an eye out. There's a lot on your minds. It's a lot on your minds. All right. And then the final check. Darius, how are you assisting on the journey home?
As he always does. Bustling through.
Be strong. Ooh. DC's a 21. Just let it go. I mean, you're gonna be at a sanctuary. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, baby? You know, you just bounce back from it.
I'll push it. See the cost.
Succeed the cost out of combat. Okay. Doubt. your lack of confidence, blah blah blah, until you to the end of your next long rest. Okay, so as long as you don't get up to any shenanigans in town, you should be fine. All right.
Straight to bed.
Let's see. All right. And I need 3 D100s. All right, got an 8. All right, we got them. So, well, this makes sense. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see. And then 64. See, 64 is the bad one, and then 73 is another good one. Oh, that doesn't really make too much sense, but that's fine. All right. Right. And then the last one is a 64 on the bad roll. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I need everybody to put into chat a magic item that is important to you. And this will generate a table. Oh shit, okay.
Lucky benefit of not having any magical items.
Mm-hmm.
Which-
Got no magic items.
I had the amulet and then I gave it to Irenia.
Oh.
Because it didn't
What about
like
your
me anymore.
What about your cestus? It counts as a magic item.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah, they count as silver and magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances.
Okay.
Dang, Tiernan's armor. Shit. Okay, and the dancing halberd. All right, we just
There's
need
no
Dan.
fucking way I was gonna do the dagger.
And
or the
Daniel has the
spear.
abyssal veil of the forgotten. Okay, here is D5. Anna, blood sorrow. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this little black dot on your character sheet, and don't need to worry about anything else at all.
Hey, I have one of those too.
All right.
Join the club. One of us. One of us.
All right. Let's see. So, the beneficial stuff. All right. During your journey, some of the roving Order of the Feather see you traveling, and they fly down in raven form, then turn into their hybrid form, to ask about your condition, confirm that you are the Walking Dead, send Davian's regards, and they are willing to answer questions 3. Keeping in mind that these guys have a network of spies all over Barovia. So rattle off those 3 questions. Anybody.
What's
3
the
questions.
current, what's the current state of, I don't know, Krezk, since we're heading there?
Okay. The current state of Krezk is it is tense. There are doubts as to the quality of the Burgomaster's leadership and the validity of the abbot's intentions and divinity. So overall, it is general unrest in Krezk. But they try to cheer you up because altruism is the bane of the Wereraven Curse. That things will definitely look up with the return of young Ilya. And then they open their beak like a muppet, like to smile at you. You know how bird do. All right. Second question. Anybody? Anybody? If you don't want to ask questions, I mean, they'll leave. They got shit to do.
Where's
Any sign of the
Morgantha?
bone grinder?
Where's Morgantha? Okay.
My question. Yeah.
Sure, sure. They believe that the hags of the Bone Grinder have relocated into the northeast Baratok mountain range. All right. One more question.
Dang, we had the same one.
Oh, okay. One more question.
Well, yeah, my question was about the hags too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't bill you for double question. It's fine. Anybody? One more question. Going once.
Where's Valenta?
Oh, Valenta Popovsky. They're actually going to share kind of a concerned look and say that she has not left the castle in some time, to the best of our knowledge.
Gives Darius a look.
He scratches his head.
All right. With that, they depart. The other thing that you got is you arrive with glorious tales of your successful expedition and a renewed sense of joy for civilization. You guys will have advantage to all charisma ability checks for the rest of the day.
Wow.
That's what it says.
You arrive with glorious tales of successful expeditions and a renewed sense of joy for civilization. I don't think it read the room really when it it's just a random table. So I'm gonna put let me put a negative spin on it. All right,
you don't have to.
You arrive with good news for the people of Krezk that you have rescued Ilya from the werewolves of the north, and that because he is the beloved son and sole heir of Krezk, for that reason, even if you are feeling down in the dumps, one might say, you have advantage on charisma ability checks for the rest of the day after your arrival. Okay.
But that counters to my succeeded cost, so I'm just straight. Not like I was gonna
Yeah.
make it any anyway.
Oh yeah, you just throw them fucking charisma checks around, bro. I know, you're so hooked on them, you can't stop rolling them. Alright, let's see. Krezk. Do we still have Krezk? There's no way I archived it. Did I? Maybe. Did I not think you guys were going back? Shit. Yeah, okay. Let me grab Krezk out of storage. In Foundry, as you guys might know, you can't have, like, a shitload of these 3D maps, or the world never loads. So that's why sometimes you try to go someplace and they throw up, like, a loading screen. Let's see. Curse of Strahd, Krezk. Alright. My stomach is so upset. I have to play Kingdom Death right after the session, like minutes after the session ends. I have to go downstairs and play Kingdom Death. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So. I've died every session since we started. Oh, there we go. It took a second to load up. Alright, yeah, they would definitely greet you warmly, let you into the town. I'll go ahead and put you on this map. Seems like a good enough map. Put everybody down. Alright. Shane, the brightest light.
So bright. hurt my eyes.
I'm a creature of darkness, I guess. Alright, so as you arrive back in town, the Baroness Anna Krezkova is overjoyed obviously, that you brought back her son, as is Dmitri Kreskov. Alright. See, he tried to turn into a werewolf just now. Saw that. Alright. So yeah, she sees her daughter. Not her daughter, sorry. That'd be creepy. She sees her son, and she just rushes up to him, and he has another explosion of tears. They shake his whole body, but he remembers Wenny's words, and he swallows down his tears, and he puts on a tough face. Look at that tough face. Papa, he grabbed Mama and Baby, and he picked them both up in a bear hug. And he is weeping openly, and seeing his brave, proud, strong father weeping, Ilya begins to weep as well. Surrounding all of you are the villagers of Krezk, and then that one guy, he starts the slow clap, and then they all start to clap.
Yeah, Shane's not doing well with all
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good thing
'Cause
you don't
he-
have a dark passenger, because I know exactly what to be
this.
whispering
Yeah, because
to
you
you
know he
right
sees
now.
Dimitri as a surrogate father, and then now hears him with his actual kid, and even though he wanted to help him out, he's super jealous. And
Oh, yeah.
just if you need a role, I can do it. But yeah, he's.
So you don't have a dark passenger, man. You manage your own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Irenia clutches you, Tiernan. And she is crying a little bit because she also has father issues since her dad's fucking dead. And she kind of blames herself. Oof. All right. Dmitri eventually sets his son and his wife down, towering above everyone except Darius. Even Tiernan. He approaches. Oh, I mean, this is a close thing on Tiernan. He approaches and says, "Thank you for saving me. We need not discuss the details here," he says kind of quietly over the murmur of the crowd. "Know that you will be rewarded, that you have my gratitude, which is worth more than gold. For now, look like you could use rest. The merchant's longhouse is available. I will send food and drink. If you would like, we will have a feast tonight to celebrate."
That's very kind.
And you see, looking over, that stepping out of the crowd, who no longer has an injured back, is no, not Wolf. Oh my goodness, is the boy's namesake, Illyria, and she is also overcome with joy as she kneels down and, looking to Baroness Anna for permission, embraces the boy. She looks over at all of you, and in her eyes you see a bald and open thank you across her features, that you have altered the course of her life in such a way that she could have this opportunity to look upon him and hold him again. But she doesn't say those words, so I guess only people with a good insight would kind of figure it out. Yeah, so the burgomaster has kind of said, hey, the longhouse is all yours, and we'll send stuff. Does anybody say, yes, we would like a feast? If not, he understands that you might want a quiet evening to rest. All right.
He would be fine. Thank you.
Good. I will be by to see you before the feast, that we might discuss in greater detail what had transpired.
As he's leaving, Darius would like to just talk with him just off to the side.
Okay. You catch him as he's heading back towards his fams. Okay. And he says, "Yes, Mr. King."
Just so we don't have a repeat of what happened previously. Do you have shackles or something?
What do you mean?
So I don't get curious during the night.
I see. Yes. We will take precautions.
Thank you.
I must confess, Mr. King, I have sent scouts up the mountain. I am fearful of what the abbot has planned. But based on your advice, the advice of you and your companions, we have made no aggressive moves against him. I hope perhaps for some counsel later. What to do next.
Talk later.
I just love the random cow in the background. Makes it so real. Yeah, so what now, guys? You can assume that you have some privacy in the merchant's longhouse.
Yeah, and since it's the first time we've been in civilization since the tower, the idea of like, you know, the people born with partial souls is on Daniel's mind. So he kind of like looks at the people as he passes through the street. And kind of, you know, wants to, you know, confirm whether or not how he feels about that.
Insight or investigation, please.
All right. Go insight.
All right. Yeah, so your vibes, now that you know what to look for, is yes, there are many people who have sort of the most soulless, emotionless posture, mannerisms, and just demeanor. Like American or South Korean workers, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like no soul left, right? They've just been. It's not even that they ever got burned down to zero. There was never a wick installed in the candle. You know what I'm saying? They're just a pillar of wax. And you are startled by just how many people just wander about going through the motions like ants more than humans.
And how he's
you
never really
even
noticed
notice this amongst the livestock, the pets, the chickens that were wandering around. There's a few, you know, some of the chickens are like, you know, bok 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 bok, you know, like they're into that shit. And then some of them just like every maybe a couple minutes they make like one cluck, and then they just blink. It reminds you of like an underdeveloped video game. You know what I'm saying? Like the early days when, you know, Spider-Man Pigeon, you know what I'm saying? Like some things just they had to cut because they couldn't make everything perfect. That's how it kind of feels. It feels like so much of the world is just cardboard cutouts. And now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it. And now that you've felt it, you can't unfeel it.
Clean sleep, where were you this entire time?
Clean Sweep, who is just like just the bristles are just fucking solid ice. They're dirty. They're banged up. They kind of hop up and down as if to say, "I've always been there." When you looked back and you saw no footprints in the sand, that was me. Mm. I thought I'd get some more laughs, so that was pretty fucking good. All right, that's fine. I'll just assume everybody was muted because that was fucking top shelf. All right, so you guys are back. Maybe you're just bummed out about stuff. I don't know. We're pretty close to time, so I'd say we could probably ease out of this with you guys either starting a discussion or having laying out the groundwork for next week. If you allow it, Anna. Irenia would have checked your wounds on the way here and determined that you can't get lycanthropy as a pseudo undead, but that apparently you're alive enough that the bite wounds you sustained, you do have some really bad infection going on. Just to add to your
Excellent.
just to add to your list of things that you have to deal with.
No, great session, guys.
I think when we're in the longhouse, Darius will look at the others and be like, I think we need to have an actual talk.
Here, I can give you your horrible ailment. There you go. So it's called deep infection, and what does it do? Superficial wound closes easily, but the attack is left in insidious contamination deep inside. At the end of every long rest, roll your class's hit die and reduce your max hit points by that amount. If this effect reduces your hit points to 0, you fall unconscious and die in a random amount of days. It can be treated with a DC 22 con save, or someone else making a medicine check. A success on either cures the infection, or if you have a greater restoration laying around, you could use that, but it will only take care of the hit point loss, not the infection. That's how fucking bad whatever Zaluka gave you is. That's what happens when you eat raw intestines all the time, guys. Like your mouth become dirty. Become dirty. All right. So we can address all of that next week, I guess. But sorry to interrupt you, Darius. So yeah, what do you got?
Oh damn! I used up all my modern day tokens for I can't get Dentine or wherever the fuck that gum is.
Oh.
But no, he just says that maybe we should actually have a talk this evening. Just looks at everyone else, seeing what they think.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll make a note for us. We resume next session with Anna having Black Dot, Anna having disease, everyone sitting down to talk. Anything else I need to put in there so we don't forget it for next week? Oh, all right, we're good. All right, quick announcements. If you're ever like, dang, I love when horrible shit happens to us in Curse of Strahd, I wish it happened in other games, have I got a treat for you. Dragonbane, it's like 4E and 5E, and Hackmaster had a very messy baby. And it's sort of amazing it's just a fucking disaster. And I'm very excited about running a mini West Marches for this system. I will be running it on Sunday afternoons, unless something comes up that prevents me from running it that afternoon. So it's going to be every Sunday afternoon. We're going to work through the box set, which is essentially a mini West Marches. It's got a little town, and then the town is surrounded by problems. And then you choose a problem, and you go and solve the problem. Because it's a mini West Marches, each session, it's just going to be either the people from before, who will have priority seating for the quest that they started, but also we'll fill the group with whoever wants to play. Essentially, it will be a paid game because I'm trying to save up some money for a peanut VTuber. Oh yeah, peanut VTuber. And then yeah, I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It is only going to be fun as a player if you approach it with like a Mario Party mentality, right? Like, I'm here to see what happens and have some fun, but in the end, I know Waluigi's going to win because they're just going to give him all the stars at the end of the game. But I'm okay with that because I'm just here to have some fun and tell a story, see what happens. That's pretty much how Dragonbane works. It is wild. I don't know how else to describe it other than to say that it is just wild. It's just bananas. So yeah, and then Nightfall is probably going to end. Let's see. If I had to guess, if they stay on the track that they're on, they will finish in less than 3 months for sure. Less than 3 months, which sounds like a lot of time, but I don't think it's actually that much time. I'll be down in a sec. Yep. And then yeah, so when that ends, and also when this game ends, I am gonna run Crown of the Kobold King, whoops all kobolds. So by then we'll have the new revised Pathfinder kobolds, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And you'd all play kobolds, and you have to do some shenanigans and mischief, and it's a double dungeon town adventure. So there's 2 dungeons, a human town and an actual dungeon that you have to delve and deal with. So if you're looking for a fun palate cleanser after Curse of Strahd, that might be something to look into. And yeah, like, that's all I've got. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
In here.
All right.
Nope.
Well,
Yep, all good.
well, that was a spicy session. That is for damn sure.
Mm.
So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll continue this next week. I will go die in Kingdom Death now.
Thanks for running.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.